Good morning. Very pleased to welcome Mr. Thorsten Lips, managing partner at Berylls by AlixPartners, coming
Thank
all
you.
the way from Germany to Dubai to Mobility Live Middle East in Dubai. EVs is a big global topic from Japan, China, of course, America with Tesla,
Yes.
Europe with the different players, and the Middle East.
Yes.
Here in the UAE, the government, the visionary leadership is committed to being among the world's top. Today we have 200,000 in the small country of UAE of 10, 11 million people. We have 200,000 electric vehicles on the roads today.
Yeah.
The aim is to hit 500,000, which is quite and they are on track to reach. The government is committed. There are some challenges, mostly from the OEMs, who some of them are reluctant to introduce their EVs in the luxury market here, and from the dealers. You as a management consultancy, how are you enticing OEMs and dealers, local dealers, to develop and to push their EV presence in the Middle East?
Yeah. I think that's a good question, and it's a big question, because actually you're right. So many parties have to contribute to make that happen. OEMs, dealers, and the government. The government has to set the right frame conditions in terms of low cost, good charging infrastructure, and these kinds of things. So to make it easy for people to change. I think what the dealers can contribute is also to bring the EV more to the mind of the people. So we have done a recent study that shows that when somebody in the region wants to buy a car, only 15% of people considering an EV, because it's still very
Something
low.
new, the trust is not there yet.
And the perception is low, and sometimes it's very easy things, because on the other hand side, we see that when people are doing test drives, which is a very simple thing, then after the test drive, 75% of the people are convinced that the EV is the right thing. So it's a simple element, it's just one example, but because it's so simple, we would encourage the dealers to do much more test drives, to even maybe do short-term rentals or these kinds of things, to make the people more familiar with the electric vehicle. Because like you say, there is many things where people think, well, is that the right thing for me? Is that the right car for me? I'm used to an internal combustion engine. So you have to help the people to make
the
that
vroom
transition.
effect as well.
Yeah,
All right.
of course.
Okay, so let's go to the B2B, to the business sector. How do you compare dealers in the Middle East and OEMs in the Middle East to the ones in Europe, for example, in terms of pushing and their enthusiasm towards EVs?
I mean, I think in the region here we have a different structure. So basically,
That's how do you compare to the rest of the world?
Yeah,
How can we learn from each other, from Europe, from Germany?
I think I mean, for the time being, we don't really have an OEM here. So let's leave that out. Maybe it will come in the future.
Regional offices of OEMs.
Yeah. We have the dealers that are the main players that can push EVs. We have rental car companies that can basically push EVs. And I think we are seeing a lot of positive signs. I mean, we are currently having 7% of vehicles that are electric, which is a good starting point. I think the government wants like 10% until 2030. So I think we are on the way, but we have to do more. And I think we are seeing good signs of things. Two examples. I mean, we have the recent cooperation between Alphatime and BYD that is bringing more electric cars to the market, and also the perception of the people will be influenced.
How can we have more like that? More examples like the one you just give?
I think there's more of these things coming. So I think also the big dealer groups, they have things in the pipeline. We are also seeing market entries of companies like Jetour that just came a year ago, and now they have a market share of 3%. So I think we are seeing good examples. Tesla is number 6 on the list of overall list, not only EVs in the region. I think we need more of these examples. And
and globally, how can we see, for example, how do you foresee the future of EVs amid all those different political stances?
Let's
start by Europe, let's say.
It's a good question.
Because it's the closest to the Middle East.
It's a very good question. My personal opinion is it will not be the same in every region and every country. We have countries like in Europe, we have the Netherlands, we have Norway that are really high adopters of EV cars. I think Norway has 85%, so it's basically done. The Netherlands is equally high. Then on the other hand side, we will have countries like the US where we will probably never reach these figures because we find some people that like it and the development is much slower.
The geography as well.
The geographic, because you have
they are used
distances.
to driving very long distances.
Yes, long distances. So I think the answer in the future will not be one. It will depend also on the countries and on the buyers.
Mr. Thorsten, thank you very much for being with us today.